Hi, I'm Kat and I play red.
And I'm Rob and I don't play red.
Rob plays green.
I do play
actually. Green. We got this huge box in the post today. Or Rob got this huge box in the post today. It's He-Man, isn't it?
No, this is Masters of the Universe.
Sorry.
There is no He-Man. He died, didn't he, in the first episode of...
At the end of the first season.
End of the first episode of the first season.
But he didn't die.
So if you haven't seen it, sorry, it's ruined.
Spoiler for a series that's 2 years old.
Yeah. Should have watched it.
So we're going to unbox this. We're going to get the main box out of the way so that you can have a look at us. But Rob's the He-Man nerd rather than me, so I'm making him come on camera. So let's have a look at what is in this huge box. This is actually how it arrived. It's rather neat. It's got Masters of the Universe on it. Where's the address? You don't need the address on camera.
If you look carefully, the address is on the back. If you would like to send us...
coffee.
Cheese. Games,
cheese. It's got all this stuff on the side. I don't know what are these symbols. I know that the Ram one is Skeletor. Because Skeletor's cool. That's kind of all I know about He-Man, really.
I have no idea.
Isn't this like Skeletor's symbol at the top of his star?
Probably.
Really? I got you on camera because you're the one that's supposed to know. Let's have a look at what's in the box. I didn't want to unbox it because it's his game. So.
No, some crinkly stuff.
Oh, loads of bubble wrap. So, stretch goals. Oh my god, there's loads. Oh really? We got all this plastic in our house. Stretch goals. That's got some stuff in. It has got Fisto. Yay!
Oh my god.
Hera. Seriously?
Oh my god, is that like the child of He-Man and his twin sister She-Ra?
You should know. Oh,
that would be...
That's a bit weird.
That would be suspect. King Grayskull.
So that's the stretch goals.
Well, we'll come back to that because that's not the first thing. Spells of separation, expansion for the core game. Well, where's the core game?
It's at the bottom.
I bought the core game, didn't I?
I don't know. I hope so. Rise of the Snake Men. Introducing Snake Men faction. There's your instructions for putting together the Castle Grayskull.
Oh, the dice.
The dice tower. That's the net. Okay, yeah, you have got the base game. Okay. Castle Grayskull dice tower. Did you go all in on this?
I might have done.
Might have done.
You haven't seen the original character I had.
No, but... And then we have the main game, so we can get the box out of shot now, yeah?
Yeah, let's give it a look.
That is the core game.
Oh! Hang on. There's something else.
Orko! Who is the best?
It's that thing from Final Fantasy.
No, that's only when we're mocking Josh's BB tattoo. So, rather than open Rob's game, I'm going to let him open it. So you're going to have to deal with my really dodgy camera work and Rob's dodgy face.
You are rude, dear. So, a little bit of background. The first He-Man character I came across was this one, which is King Hiss on the back of a T-Rex. Apparently a T-Rex is in the Masters of the Universe. Who knew? And then, being a completist, they then brought out the Masters of the Universe game, Fields of Eternia, and now I had to get everything because I just bought this one thing. Because you can't just have one thing, you've got to have all of it. Otherwise, you know, you're not...
You know there's a few you haven't got.
No, this is everything. So...
You've got She-Ra, there's She-Ra and there's also a Skeletor figure.
Oh no.
Skeletor's the best.
She-Ra's got like some kind of Wuzzles flying owl thing. That would be quite cool.
Safety first, children. Always point the blade away from you. We're not using a sharp knife.
Always use a butter knife.
Unless you're butter.
throw away all the shrink wrap so as not to suffocate a child.
Or a cat.
Or a cat, more importantly a cat. So it's got a box lid. Oh, look at that. That is fancy. There's no reason at all for it to be black, but I'm here for it. That is perfect to have a silver marker and the designer to scribble in it something offensive. Although there is no designer's name on the box because it's a collaboration, probably.
Now we actually played this, didn't we? At Essen 20...
an Essen in the past.
21, I think.
Yes. Oh my god. Smell that. That's amazing. So we have a board which, this is huge. I don't think there are that many spaces on it, but it is monstrous. Oh my god, that is enormous.
Right, I need to step right the way back. Woo! There.
So yeah, that's a bit monstrous. There's not that many spaces on it.
It's
about 20 locations probably. And if I remember, I think everyone's kind of got a different starting location, and you move between each of the different areas, trying to get some kind of area control. I don't really know. Honestly, I'm more taken in by the IP than anything else. I think most people that were born in the 80s that had a thing about He-Man or Thundercats or Brave Star or whatever would probably be interested in that. But so they've got most of the main characters. Obviously, She-Ra, He-Man's twin sister from a parallel universe. So not really the twin sister. I don't really know how their family works. Ram Man and Stratos.
Oh, he's cool.
He is pretty awesome. He's like Icarus with really good legs. He-Man himself, Man at Arms. Who
I think you played Man at Arms when we played this.
I did.
I played Skeletor.
And if you look carefully, he has actually got arms, which is rather nice. Teela, Man at Arms' daughter, who is actually the main character in the Kevin Smith animation. But then we wouldn't spoil that for you. Trapjaw, who's pretty awesome. He's a little bit purple and a bit blue. And he's got a gun for a hand thing. And a trap jaw. I don't know if he's got a top part to his jaw. He's got like a metal mandible. Beast Man with his little skipping rope. Because he's training to be a boxer.
Don't think that is the skipping rope.
Oh my god. And Skeletor was at the bottom. That's rubbish. Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
I know I played Skeletor and I think I won.
Yeah, it was. The baddies are always the best. Except human baddies. Like, fantasy baddies are always better. The Cyclops... Triclops. Who's a Cyclops with 3 singular eyes for some reason. So he's not... Don't know. Evil Lynn.
She's cool.
There's a lady over the road from us called Lynn. She is not evil. And Merman. He's not a very attractive fish. He looks like a teddy bear.
He does look like a teddy bear.
So those are our main characters. Presumably we have matching characters as miniatures. If I can get this thing open. So there we go. We've got Beastman and his skipping rope. And
where is he?
Yeah. Man at Arms. They've obviously reflavoured the colours for good and evil. So evil is purple and good is like an off ivory.
Well, purple is Skeletor's colour.
It is.
So it kind of makes sense.
So yeah, we've got Stratos there. I'm never going to be able to get these back in. Someone needs to paint these for us because there's no way I'm going anywhere near these.
Calling Liano, if you're watching, you're being hired.
So Yeah, they're pretty. These are really nice. Really nice.
I'm probably not doing as good a job on the camera work in terms of looking at miniatures because I'm not a camera person.
Just point and it does it for you. That's what I do. Oh, these are quite nice.
What are they?
Yeah, I guess they're area control markers, but it's like a. It's like I think it's one of Man at Arms'.
Where are we? Here.
There.
Oh, focus.
It's one of Man at Arms'
men,
like foot soldiers
with no arms.
Yeah, a man at no arms.
Yeah, man with no arms.
In the Master of the universe, they are an equal opportunities employer for people with no arms. Soldiers can still be fully functioning members of society. I don't know how to put these back in. Let's do that later. Let's
look at some other stuff.
Let's just make the situation worse. These are the. I'm sure the cards in here are not white. These are like in-game bonus cards, like that do some kind of ability thing. There's another character on there. Some more cards for presumably giving you all the resources you need in a specific round. Some magic and combat cards.
I remember quite enjoying it. It wasn't what I expected.
No.
Wasn't there an element of programming to it? You kind of pre-planned stuff, didn't you?
I think so. You've got a certain amount of actions to do in one turn, and they're mitigated by these cards. But you can look through.
So you've got a mission book as well as the rule book.
So, look at that. Who cares what the game plays like? Because it just looks pretty.
And this is why Rob and I have very different tastes in games.
Umber's going to like this.
Yeah.
Or he should. Otherwise he's a bad person.
We've already spoken about it.
Oh, right.
You were saying enjoy your dudes on the map. So, yeah, there's a mission book.
Oh, Cringer.
Oh, I love him. Obviously, he's not as good as
Is there a battle cat in here?
I think that's one of the figures you don't have.
Well, that's no good. Oh, look, you got evil He-Man. There's always some kind of evil doppelganger in like original 80s stuff. There was one for Thundercats as well, I'm sure. And then He-Man himself, the original Dirty Blonde. So that's that. Orko. Right, okay, I'm sorry, I've got to open this.
This isn't going to be a short video, is it?
So we've got, I guess every one of these additional boxes has their character card, an additional encounter, and the character themselves. There we go. Orko standing on his.
I like Orko.
Orko on his wall like Humpty Dumpty.
Oh,
can you see him?
It's not focusing very well.
Do I need to put him on
white? Maybe.
Put him on white or something. Can I put him on top of that box?
Oh, I've got to work out where that box is. Ooh, it's there. There. Yeah. We like Orko. We've actually got a big Orko in our kitchen.
We do. I hope his character in game is just as clumsy as he was in the cartoon. It's not for kids. It's for young adults.
What's this box?
Right, this is the Rise of the Snakeburn expansion for the core game, kind of adding another faction. I guess like the
Goodies and Baddies.
The Goodies and Baddies is the original faction.
I'm guessing these are going to be good, bearing in mind Spell of Separation expansion has got an evil horde faction. So
please don't make it zombies.
Yeah, they look like ghouly type things. They look quite cool.
So we have a mission book. So there was an original mission book. I guess this adds more missions, but with the additional faction. We've got a unicorn there. That might be a She-Ra thing.
There you go, it's got the figures down there.
King Hiss, who is that one. So
it's a different figure though.
Okay, this is King Hiss with a T-Rex. Yeah. Lady Slither. Cobra Khan, Fangor. Okay, so they're all snakes.
It's called Rise of the Snake Men.
There's a snake men and snake. Must be a lady. There's a lady in there. There's a snake lady. Oh, this looks really nice. He's doing the old fangs, like using chopsticks. And
oh yeah, she's Lady Sliver.
And a rather nice notes page, but don't ever write in the book, because then you're a bad person. In fact, don't crinkle it, don't touch it, but don't put it back in any sensible order either. So we've got the character cards themselves, some extra tokens. I think this was in the base game as well. Yeah, I remember something with that. Don't know. See, the perfect colours for snakes. All green, all grim.
Little dominance tokens. I'm assuming they're kind of like area control dominance.
I think so.
Markers.
So these ones are...
Oh, they're little lizards.
Little lizard heads. They look like...
Mr. Lizard.
Mr. Lizard. You see? Put it there.
You can see why Rob does the camera work, can't we? Yeah, that's good.
This is why we bought an autofocus, because this is just too tricky to do by hand. Well, I think it's tricky for anyone.
Bearing in mind, I already messed up one video recently.
No, you didn't. No.
Still bitter.
There's a nice little space here which does nothing. Extra cards.
Well, it might do once you've popped everything.
Extra cards that go like these, that are kind of in-game cards. Expansion cards. They look like characters or encounter cards.
Yeah, aren't they? That's a hero bonus.
That's the Snout Spout. I kind of remember him vaguely. We had loads of the figures. I had loads of the figures in the mid-90s when I was too old to be collecting toys, but did it all the same. Who cares? So that's...
Oh, I like the fact you're saying that in the 90s you were too old to collect toys.
No.
And what are you doing now?
In the 90s you were supposed to be too old to be collecting toys. I was not. I was still collecting Transformers for 20p at boot fairs.
So this is the Spell of Separation expansion, which has got the evil horde.
Are they the naughty? Oh, you like these?
They're the naughty ones. I always like the baddies.
I think Kat will be playing these ones.
They're not baddies, they're just misunderstood.
Because these ones are the red evil warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors.
So, Hordok, I remember him. He was in the original, wasn't he?
He is the baddie in She-Ra.
Ah, okay. My sister was in She-Ra.
Grislaw and Leech.
Oh, I like Shadow Weaver.
I think these two were She-Ra. I'm not sure about Grislaw.
Oh, I like the Shadow Weaver.
Leech.
I want a dress like that, please.
You can. Someone's got a birthday coming up.
Catra.
She's also got a skipping rope. Look at that. What the hell is this thing?
They're all in skipping. Helps keep you fit.
It's like a tail, but with a... I've got no idea.
Whip? I think it's meant to be a whip.
It's good. Everyone is wearing long boots. These are definitely Wonder Woman boots.
But they're knee high.
This lady is terrifying. I'm sure that the original Scorpion character was a man. Look how she's got great eye makeup.
Feels a bit like Divine. That eyeshadow
Yeah.
is definitely a bit Divine.
Yeah, totally.
I'm here for it.
So we've got the same thing as we had in the other ones. I'm really not sure what that does. These miniatures.
Yeah, this is my faction. Just saying. You can play the snake men.
A little Hordak.
You're not going to be able to put them on the red. That's
Hordak with his like bat thing.
Oh yeah, he's quite cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a bat. He's got a bat on his shoulder.
all of these figures are just stunning. I mean, I wouldn't even say these are top quality.
They're good.
Like you've seen some of the modern Games Workshop resin is just phenomenal, and these are like the lower quality, but look at the quality.
So you're pleased with your plastic men?
Yeah, I do like my plastic men. Liana would be terribly jealous, and that's a good thing. So again, they have their own set of encounter cards and in-game kind of events. Oh my god, we've still got another 2 boxes to go.
I know.
Right, so speed this up. Squeeze all the air out of it. That air has come from Poland.
And this is the stretch goals. So presumably there's no specific theme with this one. They just decided to put all the stretch goals into one box.
Well, if you look at the back of the box, they've got the different colours.
So they're the different factions.
So more goodies than anything else.
Ooh.
3 baddies. Oh my god, 3 baddies. And some snake people and some, what was that last
Evil
one?
Horde.
Evil Horde.
Is it, yeah, Evil Horde. For the Horde!
Bad boys.
You approve of all the artwork?
I approve all of this. He-Man's just a little bit terrifying.
I kind of like that. I like the fact that he's slightly darker.
Okay, he's not He-Man in this box. He's King Grayskull, so obviously
Oh, he looks old there.
he's no longer Prince Adam. He's King Adam. Maybe he's killed off his alter ego, Queen Grayskull. So did he marry the sorceress? Is that what they're trying to say? Fisto with his rather inappropriate name and his huge metal hand.
Let's move on to something else before this gets...
Mechaneck. He's got a really long neck, so he can actually stretch his neck to it's like 10 foot tall. In modern times, he would have a selfie stick.
Hero 2. Hero.
Hero.
Hero. Okay.
It looks like a cross between He-Man and Superman. Don't know. Hero 2 didn't have a particularly stuff. They weren't.
Mantenna. He's cool.
Tongue Lashaw. These people's parents are just really bad at names.
Clamp Champ.
Yeah, because
He's
got
quite
big.
cool.
Manny Faces, Buzz Off the Bee, Faker, which is the fake He-Man. He's like the knockoff Chinese edition.
That you buy from the pound shop.
I wonder if there really was a fake He-Man that was blue, and then Hasbro went, well, we're just going to create our own blue one, thank you very much. I really want there to be a good story behind that. And then Whiplash and Scareglow. Scareglow.
Oh, he's cool.
He better be a glow in the dark, this dude, but
No,
it's
I don't
too
know.
light. I mean, he looks like a glow in the dark there.
Yeah, and Whiplash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get all these characters out, but you can just see. Look at the wingspan of this
He's very
of Buzz Off. Same with Queen Grayskull. About 4 extra encounter cards there.
But they're kind of extra characters to mix in with the other base stuff, aren't they?
That's true. So this box goes on there.
And then finally, what?
Let's work out where they go. Finally.
But this you're going to have to build.
Oh my god.
I don't mind building plastic stuff. I don't like doing metal stuff, but I don't mind building plastic stuff. I quite enjoy it. My eyesight's not good enough to paint anymore. Whoa!
Oh my god. Now, I had an original Castle Grayskull toy, which I got when I was like 24. A boot fair for about 2.
I thought you were going to say when you were like 12.
No. I wasn't a deprived child, but my parents spent money on other things, not things like He-Man.
So.
Oh my god. These sprues are monstrous.
Yeah.
You could cause some serious damage with that. Don't eat it.
The instruction booklet should probably go in that box.
I'm going to be really careful putting this back.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I've already forgotten how it goes back, but this is seriously sturdy. Yeah. So you're going to need some pretty heavy. Well, maybe you don't need glue. It might just because it's got these kind of like tags and recesses there.
Yeah, they can be a bit bulky.
Cat's going to get some glue. Look, I've already messed up putting it back. I've got no idea. That in there, and run away.
Look, and the booklet, I have put it together.
Yeah, I'm going to
put that in there so we don't lose it.
So you follow the instructions, you can put it together, and eventually it will look like this. And you stick some dice in the top, and they fall out. And that's great.
Answer.
There's no reason at all to have a dice tower like this, but Castle Grayskull is really, really cool. Whoever's the architect who created Grayskull, he is a
structural engineer.
He is a structural engineer. So there we go.
So now, we've kind of got all of this to deal with. I'm working out where stuff goes back in and trying to get it all back in the base box to take it up into the house. Are you happy with your first He-Man pledge?
I am. This is going to take a long time to get through this, so we have to set aside some time over the weekend. Am I going to have to look into the camera? It's going to take a while to get this.
And we're busy for the next couple of weekends. It really sucks.
Someone's got a birthday, and it's not me.
Not yet.
So I might have to read the rules again when Kat is in BGG Spring. So if you like He-Man, then have a look at this. It's awesome. If you don't like He-Man, have a look at this. It's awesome. Someone you know who likes all the figures will buy it, and you'll get to play it, and you won't have to paint them. Just enjoy the game for what it is. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then message Kat on Facebook and tell her how brilliant she is, because I think she's brilliant, although that is contractual. She is my wife. And she's also really likes He-Man, so if anyone wants to get her anything for her birthday, definitely He-Man based. The
missing figures that you want.
Yes, she definitely wants the other figures, not the King Hiss one. She's already got that. So thank you. See you later. Goodbye.